One who knows how to run without being far from home. Gotta be careful. Promise that you won't get out. What's up? Alright, what's up? Hi. Taurus. We are on Taurus. Okay. Rest in peace to, I know it's random. Well, not really, but, you know, I just wanted to say it while we up here. First thing, rest in peace to D'Angelo, man. Those of y'all who, you know, that's why I'm playing 90s music. Okay. Those of y'all who either, you know, you experienced the 90s or you grew up in the 90s like I did, okay? Born in the 80s or, you know, born in the 80s or 70s and you experienced the 90s, okay? You know, you know. That was a time that, you know, nobody can really feel the vibe of unless you were there. Compliment, you know, unless you were there. So, I felt like, you know, even though I didn't know the man personally, right? Never met him a day in my life. But Spirit was like, you know, letting me in on something like, you know, part of my soul tribe. Part of my soul tribe. Like I felt like something like, you know, like when somebody passes away and it feels like a piece of you is missing, right? It felt like something was like taken, right? Not like taken from me, right? But like something was missing, right? But not personally, if you get what I'm saying, right? It's like not having a personal connection to somebody, but when they pass away, you still feel it as if you did. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah. Some of you guys got Soul Tribe members that are, you know, already in high places, right? You know what I'm saying? So you'll probably come to know that, you know, further down the line. All right. You ready? All right. 3, 2. Hey, I'm seeing everybody up in here today. Almost everybody. Almost everybody. You know, those are the views that's been here for a while. You know, you know, I know when some of y'all are missing, right? I can take a quick glance and just tell when certain ones of you, you know, been missing for a while, right? Or when you have. All right. So let's take a look here. Holy Spirit, tap me in the Taurus, please. All right, Taurus. We got number 1. Okay. Coming for that number 1 spot. Ludicrous can be significant. Okay, or something could be ludicrous. Uranus, Virgo, Cancer. All right. Your bonus, Libra, and the Sun. Okay, I like that. So overall, your overall energy, right, would be the bonus dice. Your overall energy is justice, balance, okay, clarity. The Sun and justice, that's everything in its place. You know what I'm saying? Everything in its place, nothing missing, right? Okay, now just like I was talking about, you know, D'Angelo a second ago. Okay. Cupid, my 112. Hold on, let me turn it down. It's a little bit too loud in there. Let too loud and go. All right. So somebody's an original, okay? Somebody does something that's original, all right? Or somebody stepping out of the box to do something that is original, okay? Something that's never been done before, or something that is done in a new way, okay? That's never been seen before, all right? It hasn't been experienced in a certain type of way before. Okay, I'm looking at like I just heard new curriculum. Excuse me, confirmation. New curriculum that could apply to anything, right? You know, that could apply to the actual. Well, I don't think it's that, right? Schools and things. I don't think it's that because that would that takes some time, right? Okay, but it applies to something, so take it as it resonates. Okay. Well, I don't want to touch the last two dice because there's a lot of I'm getting a lot of downloads for that, so it's like too many to like pick one. So we'll see. We'll see. You ready? All right. Somebody's mad. Grr, you know, somebody. Extremely frustrated, feeling hostile and or angry. Cheeky. You feel cheeky. Feeling impertinently bold, often in a way that is regarded as endearing or amusing. Okay. So this is like somebody trying to make you mad, right? Let's say in your face, right? They're trying to say something to hurt you, but you know, you don't care. You know, I don't feel like you have any connection to this person. If you did, you don't anymore. And they're trying to like see if there's still a string attached, you know, somewhere in there, and there isn't. And it's kind of like you start laughing or you get a little smile on your face, and the person gets even more angry. You know, I'm like, oh, they stumped it. You know, somebody's a big baby. Okay, like that's what I'm getting. Okay, somebody's a big baby, affluent. All right, a pleasant sense of confidence that comes with a secure situation. So it's in the bag, and you know that it's in the bag. Okay, whatever it is for you. Okay, it's in the bag, and that's just it. Okay, and somebody's mad. You know, don't get mad, get glad. You know, you're glad, you're happy, you're cheeky. Somebody's mad. Okay, let's get some of these. Let's get this one, and let's go here. All right, let's see what's in your garage, Taurus. Uh-oh. Somebody tried to knock the affluent one off. Confirmation. Okay, so that flew off the table for a reason. Y'all know we don't believe in coincidence over her. Ain't no such thing. Somebody can have brown eyes, okay, like a honey brown color. Okay, somebody could be a redhead, a ginger. Somebody could like carrots, okay, or eat carrots a lot. So somebody needs to eat carrots. Somebody has some pretty teeth, okay. Somebody could have veneers. I mean, somebody has pretty natural teeth, but somebody else could also have veneers. Feel me, flow? Not in my nature. Dang, boy. 90s summers. Y'all remember those? The summers in the summers in the 90s? I don't know. Something about the 90s, y'all. Okay. The pay. Resolution. Okay. The pay and resolution. Okay. So there's a resolution when it comes to a money situation. Okay. It's like somebody's going to take responsibility. All right. Somebody's taking up the responsibility. Okay. To get what belongs to you to you. Okay. Number 24 could be significant. 42. Number 47, 74. NASA, something about NASA. Freedom. 25, 52. 38, 83. Reversal, death. Oh, return. Oh, somebody could pass away. Death returned. Reversal, death return. Are those daisies? Those are daisies, aren't they? Pushing up daisies. Aren't those daisies? Somebody's name could be Daisy. Okay, but again, the number 3 is significant. Dependence, challenges, crossing, integration. So somebody tried to use you to cross over into a place where they don't belong in the first place. You know, I go to prepare a place for you, right? That's what the Lord said, right? That's what he said, right? Okay, I go to prepare a place for you. Okay, yeah, and we know who he was talking to, right? Those that are his, right? Those that do as he asks. You know what I'm saying? Okay, those who are with him, right? Okay, and these people are not permitted in this place. Okay, not without going to the proper procedures and tests and trials by fire. Okay, and making it through the other side. All right, so we got aftermath. So something's over, okay, or soon to be over, depending on what timeline you're on. All right. The number 21 could be significant. That's too many. 12, 3, 6, 12. I already said that. 12, 12 can be significant. Number 8. Application. Somebody could be into computers. Okay, photography. Her espionage. Okay, so a spy is significant. Okay, I feel like a government spy. Okay, well, I ain't gonna take all those and don't look at them, because why are they all flipped over that way? All right, so we got helper, resolution to a crisis. Okay. So surfacing came out, ordeal, chase, and apotheosis. See, money. I'm telling you, money. ODB. Hey, baby, baby, I got your money, don't you worry. I said, hey, baby, I got your money. All right, so something's surfacing. The other day we talked about, I remember it came out in the reading that a body, okay, surfaced in a body of water. Okay, I'm seeing that again, right? Some type of ordeal that occurred in the past. All right, that somebody thought that they escaped, but they did not. Okay, an ordeal that somebody thought they escaped, but they did not. Yeah, I'm gonna take those. Just give me one more for fruition. We'll take that one. Somebody be a dancer? I don't know why I'm feeling so like dancing. Maybe a party significant. Maybe a celebration, a dance floor. All right, let's see. 2, 4. Got precognition. Okay. King. So somebody's having visions about the fact that they are a king. Like God is trying to show somebody who they are. Okay. So if you're not getting these dreams, right? Somebody's being the Most High showing me your dream. Okay. So I don't know. You wake up in this like castle or something like that, right? This kingdom, this empire. Okay. you translate it to a past life. So when you're dreaming, you're being shown your life in another time. Okay, somebody could have been an emperor, a king, okay, a queen, okay, take it how it resonates. All right, somebody's wondering why they're having these dreams, right? The reason for them, what they mean, okay. It's you. Confirmation. Y'all didn't hear that. It's the horn hawk outside. It's you in the dream, okay? You might not even be able to see yourself. You might be looking out of your own eyes, right? You know, trying to figure out who you are, where you are, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so it's a dream, but it's at the same time, you know, the past exists somewhere, right? It exists in the past, right? So it can be accessed, you know, time travel. Okay, that's another story for another day, right? Another conversation. But that's what that is, okay? Claire aliens, the ability to smell odors that don't have any kind of physical source. So somebody's gifts are waking up, okay? You may have one or more of the clairs. All right, you know I ain't gonna go through them all. It's like tongue twisters, right? Tongue twisters. But you know you can research on your own time, right? Look into these things, right? What you're being shown, okay? Write things down, okay? When you see symbols, numbers, letters, whatever it is, write it down. When you get an inkling to do so, write it down. You know, put it in your phone. You know, and in the notebook, you know, the note section in your phone, wherever. You got Neptune, Saturn. Somebody escaped some type of difficulty. It's like making it out of the hood, right? For those of you who are familiar, it's like making it out of the hood. Okay, you know everybody wants to make it out of the hood, and then when somebody else actually does or is about to, you know, people can get jealous, people can get envious, right? They feel left behind. You know what I'm saying? And then things can get a little sabotage-ish. Okay, Mars, networking, Pluto, intuition. So somebody's listening to their intuition. They're not being sexually active with anyone. Wow. Okay. Somebody is learning how. Somebody is learning what a friend is, what friends are, and what sexual partners are. So somebody is learning not to sleep with their friends. Okay, that's good. Okay. You know, if you sleep with I say this all the time, sleep with your friend, they're no longer your friend. They're your sexual partner, or your romantic partner. Okay? You know, lines, right? Boundaries. You cross a boundary, then it's something else. It turns into something else, right? Okay. Meeting in my bedroom, silk. There's a meaning in my bedroom. So somebody from California, or California could be significant, but somebody that's from California could be parking outside someone's house. There's a meaning in my You got a karmic Virgo. This person could be dark skinned. This could be a sibling of someone. It could be anybody to whoever's watching, right? But if you have a sibling that's a Virgo, okay, or if they are the same sign as you, you can have a sibling that's the same sign as you, okay? That's what it is, okay? If you have a sibling the same sign as you, but they're in the reverse, right? This is your sibling, okay? Anybody else, you know, apply it how it applies. Somebody's dark skinned, this person. You be seeing 1414, individuality, balance, and duality. All right, you're the hot topic right now, so everybody's talking about you, all right, or something that you're doing, all right, or hearing about you, okay? I'm getting like your name is running through the streets. People, you could have more traffic coming to your channel. I'm talking to people who have channels specifically. There's people from your childhood, like it's like God turned on this switch or something, and it's like attention, right? And I don't know, are you, the Most High is bringing you across people's threads, people that you've known, hometown, okay, places that you've lived throughout the years. It's like everybody's at attention. Okay. Okay. Somebody's eyes could be blue or greenish blue, like a Hawaii. Hawaii can be significant. All right. New businesses. Maybe somebody's moving to Hawaii, okay, to start a business or something like that, or thinking about it. If you're thinking about it, okay, go ahead and do that. All right. Virgo, if the conditions are right for it, do it. All right. Here goes the other Virgo. What did I say? Somebody has a sibling that's the same sign as them, right? So this could have been your sibling could have been trying to beat you, okay, behind your back. Yeah, trying to be the goat because you're the goat. Okay, you don't have to be a Virgo, whatever sign you are. Okay, you got Virgo in your chart, highly aspected. All right, but you're the goat. You know, you're the sheep, right? But you're the goat. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Say you ain't shit, but you know they take after you, you know, or they try to take after you, right? Oh fuck them, man! But I'm gonna do my hair like them though, and I'm gonna dress like them, and I'm gonna go get the shoes they got, you know. I'm gonna go to places they eat. What they doing today? What store are they shopping at today? Let me go shop at that store today. Dreaming of You by Selena. Rest in peace, Selena. October, okay, duck. Uh-oh, I'm hearing some gunshots. Gunshots are significant, okay? October, this October, for something that was done last October, okay? You are worthy of love, all right? So hold on, if you've been waiting, hold on, you know, just hold on, keep doing what you're doing. Electrokinesis, okay? Something could be going on with your power or your electricity or something like that, okay? I feel like it has something to do with your ascension, okay? If your lights are flickering, right? You know, your electric devices are, you know, acting wonky, okay? This has something to do with your ascension, right? So it's your energy, essentially, okay? It could be like what is that, a mudslide? Not a mudslide, oh, I guess it turns into a mudslide, it could. Like rocks, I'm seeing rocks, like boulders, pummeling down a mountainside. Okay. This is an explosion or something like that that causes some type of disaster. So something that some people aren't supposed to be doing. Okay. You know how the government does stuff, and then you know, disaster or accidents happen, right? Accidents happen and people get hurt, or you know, worse, deceased, and then they try to cover it up with something else, right? It's giving me that. The devil made me do it in the reverse. I'm so into you, SWV. I want to apologize in the reverse. So I don't feel like you want somebody's apology. Terminal illness in the reverse. Somebody wants to apologize about lying and saying that you gave them something. Somebody named Chandra can be significant. Okay, look at Divine Masculine. January can be significant. So something could be going on that pertains to Divine Masculine in January. Okay. Are you gonna meet, for some of you, Divine Masculine in January? Half on the baby, R. Kelly. Capricorn. Somebody had a baby with a Capricorn. Uncle Daddy. Uncle Daddy. Somebody's child gonna call them Uncle Daddy. Orlando Brown, yeah. Oh, yeah. Somebody thought you was crazy. So what you were saying before, you know, and what was sounding so crazy to a lot of people isn't looking and sounding so crazy anymore. Okay, hidden pregnancy in the reverse, arrested. Somebody could have given birth, or they'll be giving birth in prison or in jail. New York could be significant. Castaway, Wilson. Haiti, okay, Oregon. High ranking in the spirit. Okay, personnel side. It could be a Leo looking for a job or something like that. Leo could have got fired from somewhere. Hidden pregnancy in the upright this time. November. The name Patrice can be significant. So your brother, somebody's brother could be sick. Your brother wants to apologize to you because they're sick, because of what they try to do to you. Okay, for some of y'all. I feel like okay, so I'm picking up like government. When it comes to Hawaii, government involvement in something when it comes to Hawaii. I feel like whatever this is about to be pushed back. Okay, or interrupted or deviated. Something is going to be turned away from land, basically. Right? It's like a ship coming into to land, but it's being turned away. So the divine is turning something away that's supposed to be taking place in Hawaii. Okay, it's right underneath the freedom card too. So confirmation from what I'm saying. Okay, so those of you that's watching me from Hawaii, all right, don't even worry about it. I feel like it's something political y'all might be dealing with or something like that. Something with the land, okay, or something like that, right? And outsiders, right? People trying to take stuff from you, okay, and using manipulation tactics to do it. I feel like something is not going to pan out for whoever these people are, okay? Americans. What? We all know who they are. Oh, colonizers. Oh, look at that. Look at that. New love. This November. For some of y'all, this November. Okay. Let's get to tarot. So I don't know why somebody's confused, okay? I mean, if they don't open their mouth, then how are they going to have the answers to the questions that they constantly ask themselves in their mind? Okay, that's what I'm getting from SWV. I'm so into you. You know, I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, do something about it. Or don't. But I wouldn't sit there, you know, waste my energy and my time and my, you know, just thinking about something that you weren't going to take action on or that you're not. You know? I was thinking about that today. It's like, you know, it's just a waste, right? Waste of your time, mostly. Waste of your time. Think about it, you know, if you're not acting or planning to act towards it, then you're wasting your time, you know? Hey, welcome new member. What's that, TLC? What's up, welcome new member? Y'all make TLC feel at home. She just got her Earth Angel status. I don't know why I said her, so I don't even know if you're a man or a woman. So if I'm not correct, forgive me. Okay. I don't know why I said just came out. All right, recent past. Let's see. Taurus. Three of Swords. Ouch. The Lovers. So somebody chose a third party. They paying for it. Page of Cups, Six of Cups, and Emperor. Okay. Could have juggled you, or juggled someone, or Emperor, a man or woman, but Emperor energy. The World. Somebody could have chose the World. The World could be a third party. You know, clout. You know, attention. The internet. You know, somebody's addicted. You know, like. I had an ex that the motherfucker would never put his phone down, ever. Unless he was asleep. You know what I'm saying? Would never put his phone down. I couldn't even use the bathroom by myself. This motherfucker's in the bathroom while I'm in there, right? Phone still in hand, though. Like, what are you... So, somebody is in love with the internet, or they're married to clout, to what's going on in other places. Somebody feels like they're going to miss something somewhere. Okay? That's the feeling I'm getting. Somebody feels like they're going to miss something somewhere. They don't know where. They just feel like they're going to miss something somewhere. So they have to be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Nine of Pentacles, Justice, Six of Wands. I feel like you built something by yourself. Okay? And it's coming along pretty nicely. Okay? Brandy sitting up in my room. Yeah, a King of Wands is reminiscing. Okay. about some type of memory they keep having, okay, about a group of people. They did something. Something is tormenting them, yes, but somebody did something that is like just a no. I don't know what it was. I don't want to know what it was, but it's something that changes a person on the inside, like forever. Something probably they wouldn't have to do unless they were literally ordered to do it for whatever cause they were standing for or something. Okay, but it's grotesque. That's what I'm feeling. All right, and it's weighing on somebody's soul. The Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, the Fool, Six of Wands. So, who's this Queen of Pentacles? Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Somebody's over here trying to fight judgment, trying to fight the universe. Swinging at the air. Like, yeah, King of Wands over here. I feel like this is you. I feel like you built relationships with people. Okay, this could be like face-to-face personal relationships, or online, or just a community that you've come up in, right? Or it's like all of you were drawn to this one place, right? Together. Everybody gets along, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has their unique gifts, okay? Nobody tries to outshine somebody else, like, because there's an understanding here, okay? There is agreement here in this group, okay? And agreement is everything. Somebody, who's this Knight of Pentacles? Ace of Pentacles, okay. The Hangman, Four of Wands, what? Tell me somebody's in a relationship, is looking at you, wants an opportunity with you, or wants to give you one, but somebody's married. This could be like a group of married people, okay? Not that all want you, but that you've come across or that have come across you, okay? Whether it's your channel, whether it's in every day, you know what I'm saying? Like out and about. When people come across you, they go through awakenings, right? Especially if you are like a teacher, right? Or if you do something that, they're learning from you, right? Okay? It causes awakenings, right? So these people are looking around in their relationships that they're in, and they're like, they're looking over at you, and what you're saying and what you're talking about, right? And paying attention to how they're feeling, right? And then they're looking over here, right? And then they're looking back over here, and then they're looking over here. And somewhere in between, going back and forth, it starts to dawn on them like, oh, shit. I think I'm in the wrong place. Yep. I think I'm in the wrong place. Yep, I think I need to get the hell out. I think I need to get the hell out of here. Okay, a choice. The Lovers, the Emperor, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's like, I gotta get out. I gotta go. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Sun. Eureka. Okay. Somebody's put it into something so somebody could be connected to someone's finances, or they could have been. Somebody could have put it into that. So this could be a divorce, or just somebody cut someone off. Okay, I don't know. Somebody could have had an allowance. Okay, for all I know. I am picking up like sugar daddy energy in here. Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, Death. Somebody could have found some messages about a recorded hit. And yes, I do mean hit, just like I said it. Yeah, somebody looked at some messages, or somebody found some messages in somebody's phone about something pretty violent, something pretty damning. Okay. Temperance, the High Priestess, the Knight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. Emperor, Justice, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Somebody's trying to figure out a way to apologize. Okay. But they kind of feel like, yeah, you won't hear them anyway. The star, they feel like you're too high, up in the sky right now. Or whatever it is you do. Some of y'all are reader or intuitive, all right? A lot of readers watch my channel, y'all know that. Whoever this emperor is, okay, they feel established, well established. They are well established in life. They feel well accomplished, okay. Though there are still things that they want to do and they're going to do, they feel like they're missing a person to do that with. Okay, it's like they're envisioning this the perfect person for them. Okay, and I feel like you might have shown up in a different manner, maybe not what they would usually go for, right, and vice versa, but it's even more than what they usually go for. Does that make sense, right? They're attracted to you more because it's more than just surface level, right? I don't feel like somebody's ever had anything that's deeper than surface level. That's what it feels like, okay? And you are all about deeper, okay? Pause. All right? Somebody feels attacked by you, by your intuition. They feel like you knowing things, you knowing what you know. So they're playing the victim when it comes to your intuition. Somebody feels like, why are you exposing me? Stop exposing me. For doing fuck shit to you. Stop exposing me. Nine of Wands, look. Playing the victim. Four of Wands, okay. They're playing the victim when it comes to Four of Wands. For you, the Tower. This person's finances are being hit, okay, or they have been. The Five of Wands, there's fighting going on, okay. There could be like people getting put out of a home or something like that, or this could be a fire. Somebody could have justice. So some of you guys gonna be receiving compensation or something about a property, okay? It's not for everybody, but for some people, somebody has like burnt down something or if it's not completely burned down, they set it on fire, okay? A property that was supposed to go to you, because they're mad because they can't have it, so they set it on fire. Ugh, just look at the hate, just the hate, just the hate. Four of Wands. The hate is disgusting, boy. The hate, boy. But look at all this love over here, though. This big ass pentacle. Queen of Swords. Okay, you could be defending something. All right, if it's not like consciously, it could be spiritually defending something, a Four of Wands, right? Whether that's with another person or just yourself, okay? In particularly another person, though. The King of Wands. Boy, this person will not get off your ass. They really won't. They really will not. Justice in the reverse. They're gung-ho on causing you an injustice when it comes to your relationship. The devil. This fucking loser right here. This Leo. Somebody could work somebody could be a trainer or something, or work at a gym, or what else is active like that? No, that's what I'm getting. The Lovers. This could be how somebody picks up people, hits on people. Yeah, at their job, at the gym, or something like that. Yeah, and they couldn't get you. They tried to play you and couldn't get you with their almost Reader, King of Cups, Ace of Wands, Page of Cups. There's a King of Cups that loves a reader, like loves the way that somebody reads, or just the fact that somebody reads, okay? And it's a reader that I'm picking up on, literally, okay? Eight of Swords. Yeah, can we talk? Because I want to know your name. Tevin Campbell. The album's called I'm Ready. The album's called I'm Ready. So, somebody ready? Ten of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Yeah, somebody feels left out. They are left out of something. Somebody something that's yours. They were left out of it to begin with. This could be somebody who's not even in your family. This could be an ex for some of you. Like this motherfucker never had any cut to anything. They don't even belong here. You hear me? I mean, they probably do now because they got a baby with, you know, a sibling or a cousin or something like that of yours. But they ain't part of this family. So this person wanted so bad to be a part of your family and wants your family to like you, like them more than they liked you or loved you. Like, if my family will treat me like this, what do you think they will eat you, chew you up and spit your ass out? They might not even spit you out. They might swallow you. You know. Temperance. So, like you just said on the song, next time you come my way, I'll know just what to say. So for some of you, and in the beginning, I got somebody talking to themselves in the mirror too. You know, kind of like practicing. You know, I mean, hey, I've done it before too. Shit, hell yeah, I'm gonna practice. If I want to get it right. But no, I feel like it's gonna flow naturally, right? So whatever somebody's practicing in the mirror is probably not even gonna, you know, happen like that. Reader. Seven of Swords. You could see somebody, like literally see somebody. So while you're reading or while you're doing what you're doing, you see someone actively while you're doing what you're doing, plotting against you. Okay, this little group. All right. A couple can be significant in this group. We're gonna use the other. High Priestess, Knight of Wands, Four of Wands, Strength, Depth. So somebody wants to come in and knock all this shit down and take off running, like a stampede coming through your shit. Okay. You know, you think these motherfuckers have something more important to do. You know, than hang on the nuts of another person. I mean, damn. A person that don't even want you around. You know, that you said you didn't want around. So I don't know why you hanging on they jockstrap. Man or woman, I just don't know why. I mean, we know why, but I broke y'all. I'm gonna get a costume this year. I'm building it right now. You know, it'll be ready by the time, you know, the day comes. Seven of Swords. The Hermit. Somebody could be sneaking around your house while you're in hermit mode. Okay. Somebody be asking your neighbors about you? What the fuck? Somebody want them hands. Somebody wants them hands. Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Trying to find out what it is. What's in your garden? What's growing in your garden? It's like somebody looking over your fence, trying to, you know, see if they can reach over and snatch fruit off your tree. Look at them. Trying to look at a way over the fence. But that's your ancestors right here. You know, they over there whooping ass, tearing tail. You know what I'm saying? Look at them. That's the energy they got to deal with. So while they even looking over there, you know, they'll never get across. Tower in the reverse, Justice. Okay, there could be like an internal tower happening in the justice system with some type of fairness. Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups, Ten of Swords, the Six of Cups. Somebody could have offered somebody something, right? With the promise of victory, and that wasn't the case. Seven of Wands, because something got blocked when it comes to a court case or something like that, or something moving through, you know, paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Filings and processing and everything. Something was supposed to be moved just smoothly through, right? Okay, but it was flagged. The High Priestess, Queen of Cups, and it could have something to do with you. Like literally you solving your own case. Like this gives me, there's a magistrate or somebody watching you that's been watching you for a while. If you are a reader, especially, okay, I'm talking to, because they've been getting information about the things that they've been looking into by watching you. You're the high priestess. Confirmation. Shit, they need to put you on the payroll. Confirmation again. Yeah. Y'all heard that? FBI, CIA, all y'all heard that? Confirmation. Yeah, y'all need to put people on the payroll. Yeah, 6 of Wands. That could be coming in the future for some of y'all. The Lovers, the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Cups. Somebody is nervous about someone offering you something or saying something to you. Aries, Leo, Gemini, Virgo. Look at that. King of Wands. I'm telling you, this motherfucker's on your ass. They need to be put down, okay? Like a scrangely raggedy mutt with rabies. And you know I love dogs. Not this one. Not this one. Not this one. we don't like this dog. We don't like this dog. 10 of Cups. Okay, somebody's family could be seeing them have a public victory. They're feeling some type of way. It's making them shy away. It's making them go in their little holes. You know what I'm saying? Go back down in their little holes and shut up. Okay. So you could be exposing certain family members too that are watching you. Cousins. You're getting a lot of cousins. One in particular, a dark-skinned male, could have longer hair or used to have longer hair. Yeah, it's cousin that never liked you or something like that. Yeah, they're really salty. Yeah, because you were never supposed to be anything. Look, King of Cups in reverse, 10 of Wands. They could be a water sign, they don't have to be. All right, but you were never supposed to be anything according to them and whoever else. And they feel slighted or something because you're the one. You know, you're the one, not the 2 or the 3, but the one. Cancer, Aries, Leo. 4 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they could be losing their homes, okay? Losing their sense of comfort or I wouldn't call it comfort. You know that feeling you get when everything, you know, all your bills are paid, right? You know, you're really, you know, you're not in debt or not in debt, but you're above water, right? You're not struggling to keep your head above water, right? You know that feeling where you could just breathe and exhale, right? They'll never feel that again, at least not for a long time. Okay, depending on who and what they did. 5 of Swords, Ace of Cups, and it was fucking with your love life. So, yeah, that might be for the rest of this incarnation. You know, I don't know. It's up to the most high in them. The Moon. Yeah, secretly ruining every relationship that you've had. The Star. Every potential relationship you've had, they stepped in the middle of. The Sun. You know this? The Moon, the Sun, and the Stars. Wow. The Devil. 6 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. So whoever made a contract or signed a contract with Lucifer, yeah, this is your harvest from that contract. The 5 of Pentacles. That's your harvest. You know, you wanted to make fun of people in tattered rags and, you know, people who did not have a home to live in, you know, when it was cold outside and it was raining and storming and people that don't have any families. And, like, you're the type to make fun of people like this, right? You know? And if you do something nice for them, it's not doing something nice for them. You're doing it to be seen of men. You know, I heard somebody say that one of their friends, I think it was a video I was watching, somebody said that it was one of their friends gave a homeless person, you know, a couple bucks or whatever, and said that, oh, I'm gonna get my karma from that. I was watching one of the my Soul Tribe members that does tarot. I was watching. I can't remember. I think it was Omnipresent Insight. I think it was bro. Yeah, I remember that. But yeah, this is somebody who thinks that karma is going to come back to them because they give from a greedy place. Okay? And that's the only karma that they're getting. Nothing. Something's being taken and given back to you. So this is a wealth transfer. Ten of Pentacles. I cannot make it up, baby. Ace of Wands. And a passionate new start, beginning with the sun, the moon, and the stars. Baby, that's everything. Two of Swords. That's everything. That's everything creation. Everything is yours. It's at your fingertips. It's at your fingertips. All you gotta do is this Ace of Wands. All you gotta do is flick your wrist. That's it. Now, flick your wrist. And whatever it is that you want or manifest is you're going to manifest it. You're going to manifest it. You know, if it's where you're supposed to be, it's promised to you. As long as you don't quit, right? Okay. You might start off a little rusty, right? You know, but as you go, right, you don't quit. As you keep going, you're going to get better. You're going to get better. I promise you, you will. I don't care how rough you start out, or you know how unlikely it seems that you might succeed at this thing. You will. If it's where you're supposed to be, you will. You will. Okay. Sometimes you may fail even when it's where you're supposed to be, right? You're gonna fail sometimes before you succeed anyway. Anyway, that's everybody, right? Okay. I mean, if you're not selling, you know, right? Okay. You got it. Just don't quit. Don't give up. Ace of Pentacles. Boom. Boom. Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Some of y'all be getting double, triple for y'all trouble. Okay. Queen of Wands, King of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Three of Wands, Page of Wands. Somebody could be planning something. It's like somebody wants to it's like somebody wants to preserve your passion, your fire, or something like that, right? It's like keeping a well-lit flame lit, right? Protecting it from being put out. Yeah. So this could be your new counterpart or your actual counterpart, right? You know, you went through all the dust to get to this person. This person has the natural man or woman, they have the natural instinct to protect you, to keep, like, put a fence around you and make sure that you're untouched, basically. Okay. Y'all heard the confirmation for it. People are fighting over somebody who looks very, 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 very good. Emphasis on very. Very, very good. Somebody looks phenomenal. Somebody looks good. Okay, good. You know, like, you know, oh, I can't use that example. That's personal. So, has somebody ever looked like they taste good to you? And I don't mean in a sexual way. Okay, all right. But have you ever just seen a person, right, at a distance, and they just look like, you can tell they smell good, right? But they just look like they taste good. They look like they just, you know what I'm saying, right? It's giving that, like, that's how, oh man, that's how somebody feels. Okay, maybe you're in the room with somebody at certain times, you can feel this energy. Okay, yeah, this person, they may look, you know, like that's not happening on the outside, but on the inside, boy, if they ain't got their hands, if they ain't gripping the handles, okay, if they ain't gripping the handles, okay. See, twisted, Key Sweat. So what you wanna do, baby, baby, no. All right, so there's some type of progress. We don't need to go there. We already know those are aces, so you know whatever's in there is your business, right? That's your bag of goodies. What's over here? Justice, Seven of Wands. Something's protected. Six of Cups. So somebody tried to tweak something or make sure that something still went on as they wanted it to go on. Okay, the Seven of Cups, but confirmation that didn't go as planned. Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Something got like a retraction or something like that. Can be significant. Something being taken out. Something not being valid testimony. Something could be a lie. Okay, somebody could have perjured themselves in court. Badly, ridiculously perjured themselves in court. Three of Cups, a group of people. Friends, ex-friends of yours. Page of Wands, Strength, Judgment, the Three of Wands. Oh, so somebody's caught up with by some evidence. It could be like a digital footprint, okay? It could be fingerprints. It could be video recording. A VPN address. Something's traceable, and it was traced or tracked or located. That's the truth. Ace of Swords. Yes. Spirit said yes. Yes. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. It's not looking good. Nine of Cups. Somebody could be trying to save face over here. Somebody got some bad news, and it's going to hit like thunder. It is going to hit like thunder. Five of Cups. They feel it coming, too. I'm telling you, they feel it coming. Somebody listen to these. So somebody feels dumb. They feel like they allowed people to move them like a piece on a board. Queen of Wands, King of Cups, Three of Pentacles, King of Swords, Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands. Look, somebody could be hiding or running from these people now. Somebody allowed these people to use them. It feels like willfully. So intimidation or something, or some type of family tradition or something. Somebody felt obligated to, or just too scared to. I don't know, child. Just... Temperance in the reverse. Somebody's a fallen angel. Knight of Wands, Three of Wands. But somebody still wants to run to jump on the ship with you, on the boat when it arrives. Like, no, absolutely not. Knight of Swords reverse, Three of Swords reverse. Somebody's pessimistic. Okay, somebody cannot sleep. The truth is tearing somebody's ass up. Okay, look, Ten of Swords. The truth is tearing somebody's ass up. Okay, like from a deep place. Eight of Wands. There's quick information coming in. Okay, it's about a cold case, or not a cold case. Oh, could be a cold case in some instances, but wrongful death. Okay, or what would you call it? Fraudulent death certificate. Fraudulent cause of death. Five of Wands. Somebody feels like they're gonna have a heart attack or something like that. Somebody's like perspirating a lot, sweating. All right, Spirit. Seven of Pentacles. You could be waiting on something, all right, or thinking about something long term. Some of you guys can be moving, all right. For somebody, could be going to rehab. Congratulations, all right. Halfway, get the other part when you get through it, right? Okay, I can't agree. But that's a big feat. So whoever that is, that's not a small thing, right? That's not a small thing. So don't treat it as it is, because it's not. All right, that's not easy. It's tough, right? But realizing you have a problem is the first step, right? Okay, so good job, whoever that is, karmic or not. Four of Cups reverse. Yeah, somebody had a sudden awareness, okay, that maybe they need to put down the sauce. Two of Pentacles, yeah. So wake up call. Okay, Judgment. Okay, good. Nine of Wands, the Hierophant. Yeah, somebody's. It's not funny. I'm not. I don't know why I'm laughing. The fear of God has been put into someone. Okay. Somebody hears the trumpet blast. Yeah. That's good. That's good. That's good. Sagittarius. Okay, Two of Wands. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Virgo. Cancer. A King of Pentacles. Okay, there's a King of Pentacles planning something. Whatever it is, it's long term, or they're wanting it to be long term. Be careful of some type of manipulation. Okay. Of course, use your discernment. Eight of Pentacles. Somebody could be changing jobs, changing careers, changing professions. King of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles reverse, Nine of Pentacles. There's a King of Cups trying to figure out how to take something from a Nine of Pentacles energy. Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups. What's the time? 101. Okay. Be careful somebody, a kiss ass. Be careful of a water sign kiss ass. I mean, it be any sign. I'm getting air sign too. A Gemini, Aquarius. Be careful of these kiss asses trying to apologize, which is a fake ass apology. Okay, because they're out in the cold. Some of them could, offer up sex to stay somewhere. Sleep on your couch or whatever. Okay. All they want is money. All they want is money. Everything you do for them before, a hot plate, clothes washed and folded, you know what I'm saying? Ass wiped, fed, burped, put over the shoulder, put to bed. They want you to be their mama. They daddy. Like for real. Yeah, let's get out of that. Okay. Baby, somebody about to get swooped up. I feel it really, 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 really strong. Somebody's been single for a long time. You've had potentials in the past, so we couldn't really call those relationships, right? Or exes, you know what I'm saying? But the potentials you've had, and they just didn't go through. Something is coming through, and it's gonna stick. Okay, for somebody. I feel it. I feel it. Oh, one of these people gonna be mad too. Somebody will snatch you up like out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Somebody can be real tall, dark skinned. Okay, whether whatever culture they are, they're tall and dark skinned. Somebody can be like one of those tall, slim dudes, right? But their muscles hide. You know what I'm saying? You don't really see that they have all the muscle that they do until they flex their arms or something like that, or it's kind of like hidden, right? But it's there, right? This is what I'm seeing. Like they're tall, probably like this person's probably like 6'5" or something like that. Oh wait, oh wait. Somebody got a tree to climb, boy. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right. Let's look at the future. Some of you guys are hitting your weight goals. Good job. Okay? You're gaining weight or if you're losing it. Okay? I know I got on the scale today and I liked what I saw, It kind of just keeps keeps bumping up, right? Right when you think, you get those off days or whatever, and then you start to go back or whatever, and then, the thing will be knocked back a few. You're like, damn, I just, I didn't lose weight, did I? Right? And then boom, right? It's like a threshold. Breaking through a threshold. Looks like you haven't, gained, right? Or had any gains or whatever, but it's like a slingshot being pulled back, right? Before release. Right, so it looks like you're going backwards, but you're not, right? You're just being pulled back to, be let go of, so you can shoot forward, right? Be launched forward. I like that. Y'all remember those slingshots? He's put on over your wrist. The dangerous ones, the dangerous ones. Remember, I got one for Christmas, and I actually, it's not funny. I killed a couple birds. Not on purpose. Not on purpose. I killed a couple birds, and You know, there went the slingshot. I never saw it again. You know, I didn't mean to. You know, I guess my aim was. I don't know. All right, future. Yeah. Justice in the future. Seven of Swords. Somebody gets caught. All right. Somebody's already caught. Judgment. Justice, judgment. Eight of Wands coming in quick. So justice. What I say is, was this Swiss reading? Yes, here it is, right here. That's what that is. Okay, but the sun, right? The sun and justice, right here. The sun and justice, right? Match this. Justice and judgment. Freedom. Fruition. I mean, it is harvest season, is it not? So everybody's getting their harvest. You know, everything that you put in, all the seeds that you planted in the ground, years past. Okay, let's go back. It feels like 2 years ago, right? Something about 2 years ago, the past 2 or 3 years, right? Whatever you planted or you've, you know, your intentions that you set, right, and the goals that you've been chasing. Oh, a hell of a return that you're gonna receive. A hell of a return you're gonna receive. Okay, to those of you that have been doing the work, that is okay. A hell of a return. So hold your energy, the energy, the energy that you're on, or the balance that you're experiencing, right? Hold that. Somebody have freckles, dimples, gap, unspoken. Scorpio, the death card, adversary, Capricorn. Two of Swords, the Page of Cups, King of Swords. You got the devil. You got Lucifer wanting that. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Dare I say you got the devil wanting to apologize. Never heard that before. I'm hearing it now though. Ten of Wands. Because I feel like you put in major burden on his kingdom. Yeah, he's in fear of you. Yes, Lucifer, he's in fear of you. Whoever you are, Wheel of Fortune, the Lion. That's you. Somebody could have been like a temple guardian in a past life or something like that. Okay, or that could be somebody's like, no, it's in a past life. Egypt can be significant. Okay, somebody could have been a temple guardian or magi. I believe magi were. Ooh, I don't want to just. There's a whole bunch of history up in my head, but I don't want to just blurt something out and not be it. But yeah, you can look that up, study it. Okay, research it. Six of Wands, King of Swords, the Fool on the bottom of death. Sweet Lady, Tyrese, Ace of Swords, the Fool. So some of you guys might be called to different areas around the world, right? You might feel like you want to take a trip somewhere, not know really why you want to take a trip so bad there, but something's calling to you. Strength in the reverse. Somebody's being like paraded around like a fool. Like a fool. Somebody is being, it's kind of like God is holding somebody upside down by their ankle and holding them for everybody else to see, right? Like making an example out of. Somebody could be trying to get money to pay rent or something like that to keep a place before they have to get put out or something. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this person could have did something to you or attempted to do something to you. Seven of Pentacles, or they paid for it to be done to you. Yeah, and now they're being put out of house and home, on the street. Ace of Swords. Yep, somebody getting put on the street because they tried to fuck with your stability, and you don't even. I feel y'all don't even know this person. You never met him a day in your life. The Two of Cups. Somebody may be trying to be your friend now. Nine of Swords. Okay, be careful with adding. I like people be trying to add me on Facebook now on my other accounts. Like I don't really, you know, and I ain't trying to be rude to nobody, right? But I don't really be adding people unless I know them, right? Because too much weird shit going on in the world, right? And you never know what a person is really, their MO really is for being there, right? Okay, so be careful with, just be careful with that stuff. Okay, you'll meet friends and things like that, right? Lifelong friends, but let God, let God be the one to bring that situation about, right? I don't know. Sometimes people just be acting like fanatic, like fanned out and stuff. Like it's off putting. Seven of Wands. This King of Swords having the damnedest time trying to block a union, but they're constantly trying to do it. Somebody could be trying to apologize to a Queen of Cups or get them to notice them or something like that. This could be a King of Swords trying to get a feminine energy, man or woman, to notice them, okay? Or to notice that they're sad or that they want to talk. It's like almost like somebody wants an invite from you. It's like kind of inviting a vampire into your house, right? I can't come in unless you invite me type shit, right? Is somebody an energy vampire? That's what it seems like. Somebody's an energy vampire. So you don't want to invite them in your house, right? Okay, yeah. You don't want to invite him in your house. There he is, Count Dracula himself. Okay. Y'all be careful this Halloween, okay? Like I'm seeing some real and it's not the fearmonger, okay? But y'all know, come on now, y'all know. Out of all days of the year, this day, just be careful, all right? Ten of Swords, yeah, exactly. Devil comes out to play, especially on Halloween, right? That's kind of their freebie, if you will. The Capricorn experiencing a painful ending, the Wheel of Fortune, something finally caught up with them. The King of Pentacles, I'm gonna leave it up here because it flew up here. This could be somebody who's interested. Seven of Cups, Page of Wands, Four of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody who's interested in you. You see how that card went all the way? It kind of did a little swoop and landed right here. So this is somebody who's interested in you. Okay, somebody who's not karmic. The King of Pentacles, or you can be this King of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Somebody in the military. Shorty swing my way. KP in Indy. The Lover's reversed. Page of Swords. Somebody trying to see if you still feel the same way for them or something like that, or if a connection is still there. Somebody could be trying to contact you in the 5D or something like that, and they can't. Queen of Swords, yeah, because you ain't. No. Ten of Cups, no, you ain't getting down like that. So yeah, you're disconnected. If somebody's disconnected from you, you cut the cord to this person, or this person cut the cord to you. Take it out of resonance. The World. Somebody gave somebody back to the streets. That's what I'm hearing. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, now somebody's trapped in the streets. We said the streets don't love you. I remember saying the shit. The streets don't love nobody. Do they, y'all? Do the streets love anybody? No, they don't. The streets don't love nobody. See if your ass go to jail for do a 10-year bid. See if the streets is there for you. See if the streets, oh, see if the streets still got your back then. You will be forgotten about. Do you hear me? Forgotten about, like it never existed when it comes to the streets. I promise you. I've been there, done that. I promise you. You'll be forgotten about. I ain't lying. The Two of Pentacles, I'm telling you, forgotten about. There could be some type of change that's going on in the world. The Two of Wands is a new direction. Knight of Pentacles, the Star. Four of Pentacles, the House of God. So there's a new direction that's about to be. The world's about to go in another direction. Okay, I mean I can't. That's all I'm getting right there. The House of God. Okay, something's about to change. Now it could get worse before it gets better. Is what I'm hearing. So it's like fleeing to the wilderness, right, for safety. But you guys have come through the wilderness, right? So you made it through the wilderness into a safe place, right? Land of milk and honey. Okay, right? You're in the gates. You remember, right? You're in the gates. They're trying to get in, shaking the gates. So you're concealed, right? You are protected. The Three of Cups. Yeah, you'd be celebrating now, right? Or you should be. Somebody be having some type of party or something like that. There'd be like a get together going on. All right. If somebody's traveling to like a foreign country or something like that, be careful of the something about liquid. Be careful of the water you drink. Where the source of water, where it comes from. Okay. I'm seeing like parasites or something like that. So be careful, okay? If you can buy the water somewhere where you know for sure, okay, that there's not parasites in the water, okay? Because I'm seeing somebody get real sick from parasites from, I don't know if it's swimming in some type of lagoon or swamp or I don't know. It seems like there's leeches in the water wherever this is. There's leeches. So just be careful, okay? Mosquitoes too. I just heard malaria. So just take precaution, okay? Take your trip, right? Just take precaution. Extra precaution, okay? You're in a foreign place, You hear the dog? It's a big warning. He allowed it. I can't stand that dog, but okay? Big warning. Just be extra attentive. If you even got to be annoying, oh, did you get this? You forget this? Did you remember this? Do it. Okay? Better safe than sorry. The Hangman. All right, last one. Two of Wands reversed. The Magician. Ten of Wands. Hold up. Ace of Cups, Five of Wands, Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the Sun, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, High Priestess, Five of Cups. I mean, I know y'all get tired of me repeating this shit, but I'm pretty sure you're aware of it, okay? The repetitive... The enemy has no other tricks than the ones that he pulls, okay? There's a small list of things that the enemy does, and he does not deviate outside of that, right? So, we know the devices of the enemy, right? Okay? So, that's the usual, right? Make sure the usual bases are covered, right? Because you know what the enemy's going to try to do. The same thing that he always tries to do. Pinky in the brain, right? Okay? So, he can't outsmart you if you know his devices, right? He works within a specific spectrum, right? And does not deviate from that. He can't. He can't. He does, pride and all, right? He can't. You know, when you're puffed up in pride, you know what I'm saying? You're blinded, right? Pride blinds you. Anger, rage, you know what I'm saying? Lowly energies, they blind you. Okay? So these people are gonna remain blind. So, you know, as long as they keep up with the bullshit, right? They're gonna remain blind. They're gonna be the ones in the Five of Cups. Okay, feeling like they need assistance, but nobody will help them. Three of Swords. Because that's what they want for you. Alright, now let me read this and we're done. Somebody's being over somebody's being overpowered by dark energy. I almost said dark matter. Somebody has so much dark energy around them. It's as if something can literally manifest from the unseen realm into the seen realm just by how much dark, heavy, nasty energy it is. You know how spirit, demonic energies want a body, right? They want to be in the physical world, right? And they'll do anything that they have to do to get here, right? So there's so much demonic energy around someone or some people that these damn things can manifest like to the where you can see them with your natural eye. Yeah. But somebody's working on a love proposal. And it's gonna come out of nowhere, like I said. Okay, you might not be thinking about that. So, me saying it is just like, ugh, right? But it doesn't change the fact that it's gonna show up. Do with it with what you will. Somebody could be working real hard to take care of their kid, okay, but feels like they keep falling short. All right, keep pushing. Okay, you're gonna come out of whatever this is. It's just a trial. All right, it's a trial. It's a test of your faith. All right, your stamina. All right, are you going to keep going? Right? Are you going to look for? You know what I'm saying? You're going to give up? Or are you going to, look in the cracks and the crevices? Are you, you know what I'm saying? Okay, keep going. Whoever you are, keep going. You can be a single mother, okay, or father. You can have two kids. Okay, somebody's partner could be deceased, so you could be a widow or a widower for someone. But you're gonna make it through something, okay? Like you are. Like I feel your energy. Feel like just the weight of the world's on you. Okay, but you're gonna have a breakthrough, and I feel like pretty soon. I feel like pretty soon, right? Fruition. Okay, something's about to like burst forth. All right. Yeah, it's like you're about to be crowned, whether you're a man or a woman. Okay, especially if you're a single parent. All right, I'll leave there, Taurus. That should read. All right. Hope you got some info there. If not, just entertainment, whatever. Um, Spiritual hygiene. Stay on top of that. All right. If you want to donate to the channel, book personal infos below the video. Click more. Okay. If you find my email, then that means you found my description section. So don't say, "Where's my payment information?" If you found my email, you found my payment information. Okay. All right. All right. Love y'all. Holler at y'all later. Okay. Stay prayed up. You know. Enjoy yourselves. All right. Just watch who you set your drinks down around. Okay, it's the holiday season. All right. Let's, just be careful. All right. Traveling and all. All right. I'll holla. I love y'all later. Peace.